Josh, you and I have spoken at several tough moments recently, but today we got our first 3 points of 2025. Yeah. How pleased are you with this result?
Yeah, massively. Listen, football's always like that. You're either high as a kite or lower than a snake's belly, but it's just trying to sort of manage those emotions, and we've tried to do that. And I think the frustration obviously comes from the performances that we've had, not winning games, but more so from the fact that we're a good team, that when we play well, we can show that we can compete. And that's ended up for us being a good week, going toe-to-toe with a team that's third in the Premier League, and then coming away to a team that's fighting for their lives in League One, difficult conditions on a difficult pitch, and we managed to come away with a win.
And it seemed like a real battle out there as well today. How are you feeling physically after that one?
Yeah, no, listen, you always get through the game. That's what recovery and sports science is for. They get you ready before the game, and then they'll give you the stuff that you need to do after the game. But when it comes to 90-plus minutes nowadays, it's just about mentality, who wants it more. And the last two games, we've showed that. So it's a good stepping stone. We've opened the door. You know, it wasn't so much, I said in previous interviews, it wasn't if we can put a performance together to sort of win. And there's two sides of the sword. You know, being able to compete at that level, we've got to try and stay there because we've got 16 games left, and we want to finish as high up in the league as possible.
Your header was the crucial moment midway through that second half. Can you talk us through the goal?
Yeah, listen, it's just the quality that we have in the wide areas. It's just always known that the balls are going to come in the box, and it's a numbers game. Eventually, you know, one will contact with your head, and it's just whether you can guide it on the goal. So, yeah, it was a brilliant cross, and I was just fortunate enough to be in the right position and managed to put it back across the goalkeeper, and it went in.
And that's now 4 goals in 3 matches for yourself. Do you feel like you're in real good form at the moment?
I do, yeah. Listen, I said this at the start of the season, the type of striker I am. Listen, strikers are always judged by their goals, but the type of striker I am, I'd like to think I bring a lot more to the team than just goals. If you get wrapped up whether you score or not, on a weekly basis, it can easily distract from what the team needs you to do, what the manager needs you to do. So I just keep working every week. I always do my extras with the coaching staff, always just be repetitive and disciplined with the stuff I need to do, and when chances arise, I always back myself to score.
And at the opposite end of the pitch to yourself, that's the first clean sheet of the season. Thanks, Gary.
2025. Yeah, listen, we've been in some dark holes recently, and especially it's more so in the first half compared to the second half. But I think with the additions that we made with Al and Angus McDonald coming in, they're massive parts because they're no nonsense defenders. They defend first and they can play. They've got real quality. And then with that, with Sweens and that coming back, it'll bolster the squad, and hopefully, obviously, John Lee's done now for the season. But looking forward into next year. So injuries come and go in football, but it's the next man up. You've always got to be ready to go, and the boys that have come in have shown that they're ready to do that.
And Gary told us that Lady Sue did you a little favour before the game. Can you talk to us about that?
She did, yeah. She stitched my FA Cup badge on the inside of the captain's armband, so I think that's going to be staying around now. So Sue's a brilliant, you know, she's one of the faces that you don't see around the club, but without her, stuff would fall apart very, very quickly. So we're great to have her. She's amazing. So a little gesture like that will go a long way. So we'll have to pair her back in some way. And
the faces that you do see around the club are the supporters. They left this morning, I think, at 3:30, 4 a.m. while we were still tucked up in bed. What an effort from them today.
Yeah, they do that. Listen, they travel in their numbers, and they'll always support us. I said before, if we give them something to get behind, they always will. And it's up to us to try and perform. So hopefully if they've left home, smiles on faces, they get home early enough to get some dinner before they have to crash out and go to bed. But yeah, fantastic support as always. And we expect nothing less. Do you know what I mean?
Thank you very much, Josh.
Nice one. Thank you.
Just go do